I think this summer will really tell us all where we're going as a country. I went away for the weekend and I camped, but even then, it was like €80 for fuel to get to and from Clare. And I was watching my money. Like, I actually brought some food with me and did some barbecuing and had a great time. But I do not know how anyone is planning a domestic trip longer than 2 days duration. Hotels, the ones that aren't iPass centres, and now you know why, they're all going for iPass centres, because it's money. It's got nothing to do with ethics or morality. Sorry, where was I? Anyway, sorry, there's just such layers of hypocrisy and corruption that you feel like it sort of swamps you sometimes, you know? But yeah, like, a hotel, what's that like now? 230 a night? You might get lucky, maybe 170 a night. You go out to a bar, you get 1 pint into you, and a meal, that's what, like, instantly like €30. Alright, we'll stay on, there's a bit of music, so you have about 4 more pints. That's what, another, like, you see, before you know it. Do you know what I mean, guys? I didn't do that stuff, so I could have easily spent the price of a small holiday going down to Clare for the weekend. I hate to say all this, because I love these parts of Ireland and I want them to do well. I want them to get tourists. But it's like, I just don't see it happening. The cost of living is just suffocating the life out of everything in Ireland. In the world, really. And it's so apparent. Even locally where I am now, I did, hopefully one of the last times I will ever go out. I'm dumb alcohol. Meant to be packed to the rafters, but it was only a couple of young folks, and that was it. People are really tightening their purse strings. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I remember, like, in 2017 or something, you go out to the cinemas and it would just be full of families. It would be full of people going for meals or going to this, going to that. You know, there'd be general buzz. There'd be a general level of activity going on. But now it's like, I don't know. It's real. I feel people have become very targeted with their spending. Oh, we'll slink back, we'll slink away, and then we'll have this big splurge with our money. And yeah, that's what people are doing to survive and to try and have some sort of life for themselves. But again, if you're a business and the electricity prices, everything, cost of everything is going up, it just doesn't work. That daily coffee you had in that local independent coffee shop, always support independent too, guys. Always support your local butchers. On a side note, you're putting that back in your pocket and you're saying, no, it's only once a week now. That night out with the lads watching the football in the pub, that's a once a month thing now. And when I was in Doolin, there was a very low level of it. I don't know if it's normally busy, but it was a very low level of energy. 1 or 2 hens out, and that was it. I just don't, I hate to say this, but I don't see the government doing anything to prevent this from happening. But we'll see. Tourism is like the lifeline of rural towns in Ireland. And Americans turn on the telly and all they see is Micheál Martin calling Trump a racist. Or whatever. This or that. And it's like, alright, why would I go to Ireland? They obviously hate us. They're obviously constantly mocking and jeering us in their political circles. So why would I go? And I will add, the tent cities, maybe not the best advertising campaign. Come to Dublin, look at our canals. Maybe that didn't go down too well, guys. And watch Paul Trevod's video about this too. He owns a popular restaurant in Killarney, and tourism was down 30% in the earlier months of the year. Will that stay true for the summer months? I just remember life. This is the kind of feeling I have. I remember life before that time the government locked us in our houses. And at the time people warned everyone this is going to decimate Irish tourism for the long term. And that's bearing out to be true. But I remember a time you could just say, right, come on, throw some stuff in the car. We're going on a trip to Westport. Throw some stuff in the car. We're going down to Cork. Throw some stuff in the car. You know, we're going on that camping trip. Spontaneity has been totally decimated by this cost of living thing, which has been spurred on by that time we were locked in our houses and that thing that you seen them on the train with the little hide the baggie, that they are spurring on. way longer than it should have been. So support local businesses if you can, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can't, because everything has gotten way too expensive. I mean, I thought about this too. It really scared me. Like, I was looking at packets of, like, you know, I was getting me round mints or whatever, and it's like €7 for a little 350 gram bag of round mints, or packet of round mints, and you're like, how am I supposed to feed myself? Your basic need. I shouldn't laugh. Like, it's actually quite. Food poverty is hitting families all over Ireland. The government are saying nothing about this. They're shiting on about countries 8,000 miles away. It's obscene. But we are being priced out of nutrition. I actually think that is the big enchilada. That is the big scandal. We are being squeezed out of being able to have animal-based protein. And they will give us the silver bullet in due course. Put out with a nice Bill Gates approved sticker on it. Where are we going as a society? We're in so much trouble, and just people are asleep at the wheel. The government are asleep at the wheel. They have been for 20 to 30 to 40 years. I really pray for this country, but I think the iceberg is starting to show itself. The captain is asleep at the wheel.